It's becoming more and more clear that it doesn't matter how smart you are, how driven you are, students with limited resource economic means, you are at a disadvantage. If you have merit, and if you are proving your merit in the academic setting, you should have the best high schools available to you. You know, a program like HighJump, where we're working at the middle school level, the point where young people are forming their identities about what kind of person am I going to be, what type of grown-up am I going to be, that very much happens in that early adolescence. So more and more the research is showing if you really want to make a dent and then succeed in college, you need to do that earlier.
I've always liked math as a kid. So like everywhere I go, like I like math. Like at a regular school, math is my favorite subject.
My mom has always been telling me that I need to be challenged, and every time whenever I got a bad grade, she said she knows why. It's because I'm bored.
In my school, it's sort of like it only gives you a limit.
I feel like those sorts of students really get the opportunity to grow here, where they're put amongst their own peers. They're challenged in ways by their peers that they probably aren't in their home schools.
I love challenges because it makes you try harder, and it shows you what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are. That's one of the things that I like about HighJump, because it got me out of that comfort zone.
Some are maybe gifted in math and not as much in reading or language arts, and vice versa. So we try to make them strong in each area.
These students come from low-income families, but they are also the brightest students of their classes. The students are just so eager to learn and so bright already. Makes not only the job easier, but exactly gives the reasons why you went into teaching.
We are not taking kids out of the school. They're doing this in addition to their school, so that a kid who has gone through HighJump comes back as a 7th grader in the school an even stronger student, and hopefully feeling more confident.
And I really think it's a great program. I really believe that it is for many students who are ready to push themselves academically. The time, the commitments that you do with the work, it's worth it in the long run.
We definitely have had students come back and peer tutor. Some of the HighJump students bring the techniques back with them. And we have in the past had students that have needed help from our faculty, and it's made our faculty aware of, you know, maybe some different techniques or methods that might be applicable to the whole student body, not just these 1 or 2 students.
I think HighJump's unique because it's that little extra push some students need. It's an opportunity that you wouldn't regularly get. So if you do get it, you use it to its full advantage.
At my school, I knew that I understood things, but I never really knew what I was capable of. And coming to HighJump, it helped me figure that out.
Everyone has that need for that teacher to kind of push you to bring it out. It's a little bit more stringent, but the books that we read are maybe 2 grade levels ahead of theirs. We're using vocabulary that they normally wouldn't use in their school. And then I want them to make it a part of their everyday life.
We have like really nice projects and everything. The teachers are like really nice, and they're always trying to help you and trying to get you to learn and get you interested into what they're teaching.
For teachers, that's what makes it fun, is students who challenge you, on your material, who want to know stuff that, maybe you hadn't even considered yourself.
When you make learning fun and engaging, and it's not like you're just coming on a Saturday just to learn, oh my God, we got to go to reading, we got to go to math. If you make it some kind of way relative to them, they'll grasp it and they'll hold on to it forever.
I think one of the most powerful things is that so many siblings take advantage, and cousins take advantage of HighJump. And I believe that once that starts to happen within a family, that ripple effect across the generations is so important.
Yeah, I think there is something to the ripple effect. I'm a really good example of that. The fact that I went on and went to a great school, Latin school, and then went on to an awesome college, the University of Chicago, and got a master's in teaching and decided to give back. I'm passing on what I got in as big a way as I can think of doing it by becoming a teacher.
We all sort of are instilling these skills in our students. They then start to evaluate, what's working for me, what's not working for me, and in turn can then use those skills in terms of self-evaluation to help other students.
You become a role model, and as you grow and mature, you have your own kids. You start to teach others. You start to lead by example within your community.
And just like, I want to be a pediatrician. So because I love being around other kids and just to be able to help other people, that's one of my biggest motivations.
Keeps going on. Something that I learned, I teach someone else teaches someone else, and that's that whole ripple effect that we're talking about.
And talk about, one thing about the ripple effect of HighJump, having that near peer experience, we have it built into our program in so many ways. We have teaching assistants.
Right now I'm TAing 7th grade biology. I've been doing it for now 2 years. I always admired my TAs, and I always liked the things that they stressed on us, especially hard work, and I wanted to do the same for other people.
What do you do here? Okay.
When I was in grammar school, it was only basically my ethnicity that I was socializing with. And when I came into HighJump, I was able to socialize with many different cultures, and then I also didn't judge people.
It is so powerful when you start to see yourself as a young person as having a choice about your future. So when those 8th graders and 6th graders and 7th graders are walking into that gym and they go and they see 50 tables of people dressed up and smiling at them, ready to talk with them, that is so empowering.
I've gotten recently acceptance letters from schools like Latin School of Chicago and Francis W. Parker, as well as Walter Payton.
Coming to HighJump opened a lot of opportunities to new high schools. I learned about the Daniel Murphy Scholarship here, and I was able to actually get it.
We're having this great opportunity to expand. June 2012, we're going to expand to 3 campuses. We're going to be serving 220 students. Summer 2014, there are going to be 120 8th graders coming out every year of HighJump.
I want them to be able to go home and share with their parents just how excited they are about learning, and I want to see that continue. And now that we've sort of shown them through this program that there's so much more out there, that they'll continue to seek those opportunities as they move forward.
I really want to get into music and any other art I can possibly do, so an artist in general. And at the same time, I want to do science, so I don't know if there's a way I can combine the both.
First off, I want to create, do things similar to what Bill Gates would do.
I told them, I want to look at the newspaper and read so many great things about you. I want to see that your name, that you have changed something in this world. That leader right there, that mayor, that doctor, that CEO, that astronaut, that mother that has raised, these kids to become something else great. But we're going to see them because they're here. They're here right here. This Prep 6 are leaders.